I'd like also to start by acknowledging the invitation for being here today and talk about African photography. And I'd like especially to acknowledge Awam for this show. And I want to present my apologies for the audience about the fact that I'm speaking English, but those seem to be the rules. And I was actually very much surprised in a good sense when I came this afternoon to the exhibition. And right now, listening to the commentaries being told, I was wondering why is it so relevant for us, so impressive on us, that we may interact with this kind of photographies, and I was probably, I don't know why, but I know that probably because we entertain some kind of modern relationship with photography and think of photography as a kind of a discipline via which reality is brought to us, and in a kind of a small room, but with very rich overlapping of discourses, we have the sense that contrary to the usual representation of Africa we come across in everyday press, for instance, on television and so on, we have agents, we have subjects, we have gender issues being put on, and it's like a massive exercise on deconstruction of Western prejudices, probably, on what photography about Africa is, which is very stimulating, and it's very rich for us as a public to watch. Now, the other thing that I would probably like to talk about as well, and have some dialogue around this, is all these different experiments with the visual language of photography. It's strange because photography is a very canonic thing. Everyone takes pictures nowadays and make them circulate and so on. But not everyone thinks so deeply on what is being represented, on the kinds of possibilities of what is or not photographable, in English, and on the way that images are in fact more than just images, and on the way representations do become social facts, and which moves us to Awam's introduction of the politics of the representation. I think one of the most rewarding parts of this exhibition is probably the way that they develop, parts of this exhibition develops with participatory projects, whereby there's not really just a novelties photographies, and I don't know why, I have a sense that it comes out a bit in plastic colors. The second level of thought I was having was that if we have this kind of diverse, fragmented, multi-layered present about what Africa is, this multi-sided nature, the complexity of its agents, I think perhaps this present might help us to rethink critically the past. And it is as we are left out of a box if we think about the present, as it is so complex and so transient, so transformative. Maybe that could help us think the way where we have been thinking about colonialism as well, especially in Africa, and perhaps look at its different context, textures, and cultures, so to speak. That's